Hey YouTube, I'm back with another beer review, and today we have the beer van Brugge. Beer, what is a beer? So you can see it's beer in our language. I'm from Belgium, so beer is a bear, like you can see on the label. And this is the 12. This beer is a 12. It has won an award, the Belgium Beer Award 2020. So I don't know if they're going to do like the 8, the 10 and the 12, or the 6 and the 8 and the 12 from many breweries all over Belgium here. But this is a 12 indeed. So it's also a dark beer. You can see the World Beer Awards here, 2020. For this one, they say this is a beer you gotta try, and it's got the taste like this, the double style, the brown. It isn't a double anymore. I think it's like a quadruple, being 12% ABV. We're gonna put it into the glass and we're gonna see, guys. Here is my glass. I rinsed it, and now no opener again.
Oh no.
That's typical. I have no opener all the time, but I have my useful lighter, my trustworthy lighter. And yeah, I'm cracked it open. The label again, guys. But we're gonna pour it in as soon as possible. First, I put away my lighter again, and here we go, guys. Let's try. Oh, they say a dark one. It's amber colored, but it isn't like a brown one.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, they say a dark, okay. But it's an amber one. You can see it. It's like dark orangey to that brownish color-ish thing. So for me, it isn't a dark one, a black one. It's certainly not a black one or a brown one. It's that amber colored one. 1.5 finger head to it. It's rather boozy. I can smell it immediately. Not that much on the nose, except for that booziness, but you can see there is quite some carbonation. I don't know if you can see it. But trust me, guys, there is quite if I do it this way, there is some carbonation going on. So that's a good start for a beer with 12% ABV. It has a rather decent head, I must say. So okay, we're gonna try it first on the nose. Cheers, guys. Again, because I couldn't smell much. I can get some maltiness to it, some dry fruits. Some sweetness to it, fruitiness. I'm gonna dive in because on the nose it isn't that promising, but the taste could be really different. We have experienced this multiple times, I must say. I have experienced this multiple times. So we're gonna crack it, not open, but we're gonna crack it into the mouth. Cheers, guys. Okay, transferred into the mouth. It is rather decent. It is bitter. It is kind of floral to earthy, but it's strong. It has that alcohol kick, the alcohol burn, you can call it. But it's that bitterness that's really sticky here to the sides of the palate. It's really lingering there. It's steady, I can really taste it again and again. It's like our brown sugar, a dark syrupy thing. I can explain it. It is the bitterness, it is the booziness in it. Maybe some spices. There are some decent amount of hops in this one. Dry fruity. Yeah. It's a decent one, but it's not a beer I would buy again, but that's my personal opinion, of course. You guys could taste this. This one goes even more, if I can say it, to an English ale. The amber English ale, the old style, like they used to brew it, because it also says a little bit about brewed like it has to be back in the days again. Like, I don't know the words anymore, but like, yeah, artisanal brewed, artisanal made. So I can imagine how it has to be, and it has to be something like this back in the days. Although back in the days the beers were always dark brown, they weren't any amber or white colored beers because, and that's the thing, they couldn't control the heat source. Now they can control the heat source, or heat source, of course, with our kettles and stuff. But back in the days, they used fires, wooden fires, and it's impossible to control. And the beer got always like a little bit burnt, so you got that smokiness to it, that roastiness all the time. I'm talking about years and years and years ago, of course, but I did want to mention this, guys. Maybe you don't know the story with some beers, like the Abbey beers and stuff. It's like, because many people were getting sick of drinking water, and they made beer and people weren't getting sick anymore, and they didn't understand why, but that's because the water was boiled, of course, to make the beer. Loads of stories. I can like talk forever and forever, but we're gonna round it up here because we're at about 7 minutes, so that's long enough. I'm gonna give a rating. It's not the highest rating. It's not my thing. It could be your thing, so maybe you could try it. This 12% ABV. I can tell you, you rather taste the 12% ABV. You can tell it is a beer above 10% ABV. Otherwise, I think it's rather complex. I don't like the bitterness, the more earthiness to it. That's a little spicy thing, and I don't think there are much spices in here, but it's just that earthiness over the beer. So for me it gets 6.5 out of 10. What is a rather decent rating. And sorry guys, you won an award, I know, the World Beer Award. Maybe I'm just a bad reviewer, I don't know. But I just want to say, guys, well done with your World Beer Award you won. And you have made rather nice beers. I tried them all. There was a blonde, the triple, and this one, if I'm correct. So they got an overall rating for me like 7 out of 10. If we compare these three and we mix them together and we make an average rating of these three beers, it gets like 7.25 maybe out of 10. What are decent beers? For me, the Gar, natuurlijk de Gar, they call it, from Brugge. The triple is one of the best beers for me, if we're talking about Brugge. So if you can get that one, I don't know, with the COVID now being over again, I think it's only available in the pub De Gar in Brugge, but maybe you can find it still in bottles. I'm not sure about that, because with the COVID they did, you could buy it online, they did sell it online, the Gar in the bottles. So even small bottles, 33 centiliters, what was an amazing thing. And these triples are really creamy. But I'm gonna round it up, guys. I'm gonna round it up because I'm blabbering and how do you call it? Rambling on and on and on. So 6.5 out of 10 for me, guys. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, a beer dick is Dr. Ray. Cheers.